Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Episode
17.
Our podcast can go see R-rated movies in theaters now.
Oh my god,
Respect.
congrats. Wait, really?
17? Yeah.
Wow, congrats.
Mm-hmm. If you like this one, do all the stuff. Follow, like, rate, review,
Subscribe.
comment, share, anything.
Tell your friends about it. Word of mouth is
it's the
useful
thing.
in this
If
year.
you hear this, you're like, damn, that was fun. Whatever your preferred method of sharing it with your followers is, do that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and enjoy this one.
Thanks. Love you so much, you little babies.
Okay, let's get this fucking thing going.
Is this thing on?
This thing is on. What's up, all you beautiful patrons?
Look at these flowers.
Look at these flowers.
They're looking horrible.
Dead like my ambition. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
They were pretty, but they've aged into the dark.
Yeah. They look horrible. Why didn't we move them and put like a plant or something there?
It's fine.
So horrible.
I'm trying to make an artistic statement by showing you something dead while having a really good day.
You had a good day.
Yeah, happy fucking Monday, you peasants.
Aw, you had a good day?
I actually did. It was good.
Why did you have a good day?
I don't know. Just like felt okay. Today,
Aw.
woke up a little more pep in my step.
And on a Monday?
On a Monday of all of God's given days. I don't have my fucking phone, so.
That's gorgeous.
wanna
Did
start?
you have any notes that you had?
No, just start the timer. If you please. If you please.
I'm starting the timer. How do you start a timer?
Just
Okay.
Stopwatch or whatever.
Stopwatch, starting it now.
Cool. Let me turn this focus on. Do not disturb. Perfect. But yeah, it was just a good day. I woke up like not fucking like exhausted.
Good.
Like I do most days. I think I sleep like shit.
Yeah, probably.
My sleep is not great. But this weekend we like slept, I feel like a lot. Like slept in
yeah.
super hard, and yesterday we had a nap that was like, I'm pretty sure it
3
was
hours.
like, yeah, it was like a 3-hour nap. So
Yeah, I looked at the phone whenever I woke up from like 5 minutes of a nap, and it was 1, I think. And then we woke up again, and it was like 5.
that's the best part of a 10-minute nap is when it's 2.5 hours. But yeah, no, it was just good. And
Wait, I'm glad that you had a good day. That's rare.
That's fucking dark and sad. No, I wouldn't say it's rare. It's just like most days aren't.
I mean, like a good work day.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't mean to make it sound like every day is like a pile of shit, because it's not. But like most days are neither here nor there.
They're just a
like,
day.
Some days are bad, some days are good, but most days are just like, it wasn't fucking shit, but it wasn't like.
But today was
remarkable.
good.
Yeah, it was good. I think.
Okay,
just
glad.
'cause
Good.
work
I'm
was
glad.
good.
I mean,
for like work was good for like a class. It's such a standard like comedy movie guy has insert office job here, but like a good presentation and like.
well, good
just,
job
like,
on your
work shit.
presentation.
Thank you.
I'm very proud of you.
Yeah, and I got good news in an email that I didn't even mention to you. I was going to say
what
on this
was
podcast. I have an interview for a agency this week.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Isn't that cool?
Yes. When is it?
Next Friday.
Really?
Yeah, but I need to respond to their email to like actually schedule it.
Oh my god. Is it in person?
No, it's a Zoom.
I'm so
That's fine.
excited for you.
Isn't that cool? Thank you.
Wait, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I mean, that doesn't mean like.
No, but that's like such a big step.
Yeah, it
Or
doesn't.
like a step towards.
Totally.
You know.
Yeah, and it could go fucking south. It could like not go through, but like, and that doesn't mean like even if it does go the way you want it to go, that doesn't guarantee you like, oh, that means the fucking jobs are going to start rolling in. You know what I mean? Like getting representation isn't necessarily synonymous with like getting and confirming the things that it gives you access to.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it'll at least help like get me on the right path and maybe
Yes.
give me insight into things I otherwise wouldn't have, and maybe set me down a path I otherwise would not have known about or had access to. So
Wait, that's so
we'll
exciting.
fucking see. Isn't that cool?
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you. It kind of sucks though, because it's like it's just straight up a blind interview. Like I haven't sent anything with it, so they haven't
really?
seen anything.
Is it not the same people you?
No.
Oh wow. Okay.
So you just email on the first of every month to lock in a spot, and they email you back, and you have to email them back to follow the instructions to actually get the spot. So after this, I need to email them back, or I won't be on the books. But it's kind of intimidating because it's like, it would have been cooler if they emailed me back after seeing like my reel or like headshots or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, they saw shit and they're still interested. So they haven't seen anything. So it could be like, yeah, we'll get you in the room, and they watch stuff and they're like,
yeah, but I feel
mind.
like they're going to
You know what I mean?
your reel is so good. So
Yeah,
I
we'll
think they're
see.
going to see it, and you have great headshots. I think that they'd be dumb if they were like, goodbye, we're passing. That's stupid. But if they do,
Yeah,
well, then
we'll
there's
see.
so many other agencies and we'll get you another interview. Like, it's just fucking trial and error.
And it's just like a cool, like, I'm definitely a thing that you don't put all your, like, eggs into that basket or whatever.
For sure.
But it's like, it just kind of, like, feels sort of good, you know?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, but
it's
anyway.
It's a positive step towards something you want to do.
Fucking something. Yeah, we'll see if it manifests. But yeah, that's my day. How was your day?
So fun. My day was fine. It flew by. And tonight we're seeing Harry. We're just a couple of little Harrys.
Yeah, decent day. About to get a lot better.
I was going to wear a cute outfit that I bought from Mexico, and I didn't get to wear it in Mexico. Or actually, I just didn't want to. And it was perfect for a Harry Styles concert.
Mm-hmm.
Put it on. Elastic broke around the waist, and now it is so
really
freaking
cute.
Big. It was so cute.
You don't really wear stuff like that either, so that
no,
was like...
it's so off-brand. It's like a floral set, and I don't ever wear anything like that. So now I'm wearing something that's on brand. It's just whatever.
Classic, yeah, same.
But other than that, well, I guess my night will be probably perfect, but my day was fine.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
I'm so glad you're coming.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna go until we drove down there the other day to try to get the box office ticket. We drove up trying to get fucking like last minute tickets. It's worked for some people.
I think it's not working anymore.
We gave it a shot.
Because TikTok, everybody's knowing about it. Yeah.
But we tried that, and I wasn't really. We drove up there like I wasn't really planning on going, but I was like, if they have 2 tickets and it's decent and it's not super expensive, just cop me one. I'll just roll with you like that day, like that night. Mm-hmm. Park the car, walk over, go with you. Or go with Caitlin, and I don't know who I'm addressing. You know what I mean?
You're talking to me.
Yeah, no, but anyway, I wasn't really planning on going, but now that, like, we just bought a ticket, I got down there, and I was like, damn, I want to fucking go. Like, I don't want to get left out. So after the ticket failed, we were looking at, after going to the box office failed, we were looking at tickets, and you were like, should I just get one? And I was like, what the fuck? No, I want to go now. Don't leave me out. So
you know some Harry songs.
I like some Harry songs. Yeah, it's cool. And just, like, it's easy to write off going to show. Like if you go to shows all the time, it's like, I can afford to not see that. But then you go to like a big one, like a proper concert or like a crazy like a venue.
It's fun.
You're always like, oh damn, this is how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
This is what everyone strives to be. This is like the pinnacle. This is like So like
but
that's how I felt going to Kendrick. It's like I hadn't been into anything that big in so long.
Yeah.
And then the fucking first rapper Keem.
Yeah.
Yeah, Baby Keem like started and his set was actually super good and I was like, oh
yeah,
this is sick.
But also I promise to all the listeners I won't speak about Harry Styles again until not the next episode because I have to talk about our experience, but the one after that I'll never speak about it again. But I think it'll be cool even if you don't really care that much about Harry Styles. Like I've heard that the energy is insane, and also he's just Harry Styles. But also, it's a whole residency, so it's like a whole thing. You know?
It's also kind of just like a moment, right? It's like I don't really give a just the last thing I sit down and turn on while I'm working or in the car. You know what I mean? But it's like I've heard enough to where there's some songs. Like, it's just some tracks. Mm-hmm. But also, regardless if like you give a fuck or not at all, it's kind of a moment.
Yeah,
like, it's kind of the biggest he's ever been, and like. The most popular he's ever been, and he's like just had that movie that we didn't like, and like just all over the news and social. It's just
he's at like his peak.
Yeah, it's just like it's always really cool to see someone when it's like, oh yeah, so it's like I'm in no way comparing the fucking scale of the two, but it's like looking back on like the 80s or the 90s and some like landmark. Oh, that was when they got really popular. Not I saw Metallica in '92. You know, like
yeah.
I'm not comparing the two. Just the idea of seeing someone in their like peak or whatever is kind of cool.
Somebody I work with, she went the other day, and she like, I know it's a stretch, but she compared it to like her, and she's older than me. She's in her 50s.
Yeah.
She compared it to like seeing the Beatles, like the energy, like people are fucking with him right now. I mean, they've always loved Harry Styles, but like right now, he's just like in his era.
You're saying what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
Not comparing the artist by any means, just the concept.
The vibes.
Of like, I saw insert artist here in insert year. They were the biggest they were. Like,
yeah, it's just cool. But
it's kind of how I feel about Kendrick too. It's like, I don't know if it's the biggest, probably the biggest he's been, but like, just to stand there and in person see like I'm watching like literally the GOAT, like the bet in my opinion, like just the all around. Pretty much everyone agrees. Like, oh yeah, it's.
The GOAT.
That's about as good as you're going to get.
That's how it is for me, kind of. Well, not necessarily that, but like whenever I go to big shows, and I haven't been to that many, like I've been to like Ariana Grande and like Justin Bieber or whatever, like those kinds of shows. It's hard for me to really even be in the moment and enjoy it and be like, oh my God, I'm like at the show, because the whole time I'm like staring at them being like, they're like in person right now. Like I'm not just listening to their music, like that's them. Like that's the person I listen to.
You see, that's fucking like, I try to remind myself of that feeling, because that's what got me so pumped on going to shows or like meeting a celebrity or whatever when I was little. Mm-hmm. That's what gave me the feeling of wanting to do that.
Yeah.
All the time, was going to shows. And in hindsight, it's funny to think about the bands that I had that feeling for. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Like small bands.
Small bands relative to the greater scheme of things, mm-hmm. but in that circle, mm-hmm. you know, when I went and saw fucking whatever, you know. I'm trying to think of like a band I thought that way. You want to go like way, way, way back. It's like the first time I saw fucking like, this is a crazy example. Amber will appreciate this, but like when you see Dance Gavin Dance.
Yeah.
So I'm going way back.
Yeah.
Way back.
Yeah.
And like Johnny Craig, he's, you know, piece of shit or whatever, but it's like
voice of an angel though.
Yeah, like you see him in person, it's like, oh, that's the guy. That's, you know what I mean? Like, and then, or like, you know, as I got older going to hardcore shows, even seeing bands like a Balance Composure or like a whatever, yeah. just a music act that you listen to on the internet or follow on the internet, listen to all the time. It's like, oh, I'm hearing the voice. Not some random guy singing the song. I'm watching the guy.
Yeah, like that's him.
That's the fucking band. Or like even meeting like the couple celebrities I've met. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like, just crazy.
You see, yeah, I had that feeling like watching Kendra. I always try to take myself back to that. I feel like I kind of lose that sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's funny in hindsight looking back and feeling that way about bands that like, not to like suck my own hog, but like I could tour with some of these bands.
Well, yeah, of course.
Or like even becoming friends with like, I feel like in some ways we looked up to like Cross Me, like Jimmy's bands like that. I was literally in my band.
Jimmy's
like,
your bestie.
There's like shit like that it's like I could very well like tour with some of these bands I used to think about that way with now, which is a fucking trip. So I try to remind myself that, like take myself back to that feeling. Mm-hmm. And I had that feeling watching Kendrick Lamar. It was like, yeah, okay, like live in the moment for a minute and like appreciate that, like that's it.
I know.
That's the dude. Like
it's just crazy.
Like you're standing, 50 feet away from someone who's like, it's just weird thinking about someone like, oh, I'm watching a person perform that's like considered the GOAT and their thing. This person's gonna hop on a private jet an hour from now.
Like we can't relate.
It's just like just person's on another level. So, yeah, it's a lot of fun.
But that's what we're doing tonight. Yeah, is we're seeing we're being some Harrys. Mm-hmm. We're seeing Harry and
we're being Harry.
We're being Harry. The one thing that I'm really looking forward to, and I get chills just thinking about it, is nobody's gonna know what this is unless you listen to Harry Styles, but whenever he sings the song Satellite from his hit new record, Harry's House, in the what is it called, the bridge, if you will, I don't know, the climax of the song, he does this cute little dance on stage. He like does this little tap dance thing. Oh my god, it's so cute. Whenever I watch a video, like if I'm like scrolling on TikTok and there's like a clip of him like playing that song during the bridge, like doing his little tippy toe thing, I probably watch it like 100 times. So tonight when that happens, my hair is gonna be like standing up like this.
You love it? That's so fun.
But anywhoozers,
a little bit about us.
That is just a little bit about us. Mm-hmm. That is the Harry Styles of it all.
Yep. Being Harry.
Oh, you know something I wanted to talk about?
What's that?
That was funny that I think that the Junesters would want to know.
What?
Or would want to hear about. Yesterday, we were having... We'll backtrack to this weekend, what we were doing this weekend. Mm-hmm. I was just thinking about it earlier and I was laughing. How we were starving for lunch and we didn't have groceries, so we ordered food from the taco truck. We ordered food from this taco truck that's like a stone's throw away, if you will. And they have these amazing burritos. And we were like, fuck, let's get a burrito. So here I am ordering online, which normally I would never do. I would just go, but I was like, fuck it, I don't want to wait. Order online. And it was like, okay, your order will be ready in 20 to 40 minutes. And I was like, cool. So then we had to go to Michael's house and help him do something. And it was like, okay, cool. And then I got a notification saying that order was ready. So we were like, oh, we gotta go. Drive to the freaking taco truck, pull up, Not a single truck was to be found.
Not even there.
No truck.
It just disappeared. It just.
I tried to
It was
call.
like literally like whenever like someone takes tire or like rims off a car and it's sitting on bricks, sitting on cinder block. It was just cinder blocks.
Just nothing.
Like someone just stole the whole car.
I was livid. We had waited like an hour for this freaking food.
So fucking
And I
annoying.
called them. Voicemail.
Just gone.
And
Just
then I
totally
called
gone.
Grubhub, or I ordered it through Grubhub, and I was like, bro, give me my money back. And they're like, okay, we're going to have to call the restaurant and confirm that they're not there. I was
Don't
like,
waste your
bitch,
fucking time. It's gone.
it's going to voicemail.
Ceased operation.
So
yeah,
we
and
just
that's,
didn't get any food. We had to go to somewhere else and get a burrito, and it
you
wasn't
get a
good at
fucking
all.
refund. Yeah, it was super mid.
Also,
And
the burrito just fell apart.
That's what fucking sucks about like shit. Like I feel like I'm like a crazy boomer when it comes to like luxuries that technology has afforded us in this day and age. Like
Yes.
ordering groceries. I stopped doing, in theory, wonderful service.
Great idea.
You just push buttons and groceries show up. The thing that I hate doing, not the most, but like I don't like grocery shopping, shit just shows up at your doorstep. And I just straight up stopped doing that because it's like how many times it's like betrayed me.
Yeah.
Missing item, wrong item.
Yeah, one time.
Total, like an entire bag of stuff we didn't
Just
order.
go-
Just stuff that it's like, I want to enjoy these technological luxuries. I want to order food ahead of time. I stopped doing that because it's like one option on the menu didn't make it into the interface where you order food. So there's some miscommunication about this. So they put something you didn't want on. It's just like something always goes wrong for me with stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so like I've started to try to get better at that. Oh, let me be patient. Let me like, it's going to be fine. You know, it's almost like an ADHD thing or just like an obsessive compulsive. Like I'd rather just get there, see the actual menu, communicate to the person. That way there's not this like interface game of telephone between me and the person who's going to actually write the order down. Let me just tell it to them. So I've been like, okay, it's going to be fine. People use this shit every day.
Yeah.
Like, so normally I'd be like, let's just order it when we get there. Like avoid just whatever.
We're
wait.
lazy.
So I was like, I'm going to trust this. And it's the fucking restaurant's gone.
It's just gone. Like
Like,
literally gone. Nowhere to be found. No one
Shit
knows
just
where it
fucks
is.
me. I hate that shit. Like,
Yeah.
Oh
That
my
reminds me
God.
though, speaking of the grocery, you remember that one time? Like we were really ordering groceries a lot, especially whenever we lived, our first apartment here was like 3 stories up, no escalator or no elevator, so we had to walk up all the stairs, and we were like, hell no, I'm just gonna order.
that combined with COVID,
Yeah.
we were on our grocery ordering
So
tip.
I'd be ordering from Instacart every day, and Instacart not sponsored at all.
No, hell no. I'll bleep that out.
But anyways, I ordered heavy whipping cream because I don't know. I just ordered it. That's what I ordered.
Just an item you needed for
I
a
needed
recipe you were performing in the kitchen we lived in.
And you know, and sometimes they'll ask for a substitute. So I put a substitute in there, just a different brand of heavy whipping cream. They didn't give me the substitute or the one that I ordered, but instead they gave me unsweetened oat milk.
That's so funny.
Bruh.
Like, that's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. It's just like the margin for error, I feel like.
Yes.
In theory,
Great idea.
the fruits of living in the year of our Lord 2022. Just
Yeah, praise him.
push a button, get anything. And most of
Yes.
the time it works. Like, I'm on a real big Amazon kick recently.
Yeah.
I'm usually a stickler
Amazon.
for, it's like, oh, man, I don't want to spend $10 on this fucking stupid thing. I'd rather spend $10 on gas or food, and I just forget about it.
Mm-hmm.
But lately, I've just not been making excuses and just ordering shit.
Yeah, if Amazon
You know what I mean?
is a bad, lock me up.
So sick, right? What were we talking about?
Oh,
Ordering for Instacart.
Instacart.
So, like, perfect. Like,
yes.
heavy
but,
cream. Here's your oat milk.
Yeah, thanks.
No.
But then also, I was like, okay, fuck you, Instacart. Like, I'm done. I'm not ordering Instacart anymore. I'm going to do HEB curbside pickup. So, I make a whole freaking grocery order because I was like, I don't have time. I'm going to just order it on the HEB app because I can trust HEB. You know, you think.
Tried and true, just pioneers of their craft, HEB.
Yeah. So, I get the HEB stuff in my car, and then I go home to unload it, and this is on my lunch break, so I didn't have time to go back. Nothing that I had ordered. It was somebody else's order.
Wrong
It was
order.
like a giant thing of vegetable oil. Those little like wafers.
Oh, wafer cookies.
And then it was like a whole box of black tea, which I ended up just keeping it all, and we
We
used it.
ate a lot of it, yeah.
We used the wafers. We still have the oil, like stuff I could use. And they were like, okay, well, I can't do anything about it. You're just going to have to come back and get your stuff and return the other stuff. And I was like, no.
That's the thing, is that, like, those kinds of events, it's like, not only did I get the wrong thing, now I have to add 30 seconds to the day, or I'm 30 seconds, 30 minutes to an hour of the day that doesn't exist to fix the problem that not only was supposed to be avoided by this service, but was supposed to make it better.
Make my life easier.
So not only did it not make it easier, it made it harder.
Yeah.
Like,
but we stand HEB because I put I disputed it on the app and they immediately refunded me.
Totally.
So I got all this random stuff
and it's like,
and then my money back. But then I had to go grocery shopping
again. And then
again.
you just had to do the thing you were trying to avoid in the first place. It's just like the day becomes 24 hours and 30 minutes. Like,
yeah, I was pissed.
It just adds time that straight up doesn't exist nowadays. I don't know. That's my 75-year-old like
no justice for freaking grocery apps.
Curmudgeon rant of the day. Anyway,
I'm just tired of the inconvenience that the convenience apps are supplying.
We sound like some you know when people just like don't know how to do a basic function on the computer. It's like, it's just technology probably fucking up. It's like, you don't know how to open a Word doc. It has nothing to do with it.
Don't even get me started because that's my biggest pet peeve. If you're somebody who can't do basic technology stuff, just get out of my face. I can't even speak to you.
Damn. I usually have patience. I like to help like my grandparents with something.
I used to have a lot of patience.
It's not needing help. It's acting like
helpless,
and also just like, I just don't bother with it. It's just like, whatever.
I can't.
Yeah, I know that's ironic because I was just talking about how I don't use apps because they create inconveniences for me. But you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like I had to fight in the trenches, tooth and nail, to get my grandfather to get like an iPhone. Can't count how many times he handed me some fucking abstract concept of a phone, some Android, Google.
Not an Android.
Whatever, and just like, how do I get to my texts? And being like, oh, it's like that. And then looking at the phone and being like, I don't know. This should not be this hard.
Androids are probably the hardest phone to operate.
That's an exaggeration, but it's something as simple as that. How do you set an alarm?
I don't know.
Something, I don't remember exactly what the tasks were, but like something as simple as that. And him handing my phone and it being difficult for me. And I was like, I figured it out, but like it should not be that hard. Let me show you how easy it is on my iPhone. Took me 0.5 seconds, and he was like, oh. And I was like, yeah. Oh.
Hello.
It's like, you're overthinking it. Like, get this fucking thing. It's so easy.
Androids are so hard. Like, why are they a thing? And why do older people have them that don't know how to use technology? It's literally like giving an old person like a PC.
Probably get some.
And being like, build this.
And I've always said this. It's like, I acknowledge the technological superiority that Androids probably have over iPhones in many ways. It's like comparing a PC to a Mac. It's like, is the PC in every tech way better than that iMac? Yes. Like, it's so much better, but it's like, do I appreciate the simplicity of the iPhone and just how user-friendly it is and how it just gives me what I want and it looks good? Yes.
Yeah.
I'll take that over. In a computer, I understand the need, but it's like my iPhone has done its job for like a decade.
Yeah.
And it just looks good.
It does look good. It's giving slay.
Yeah.
Wait, okay. Speaking of computers, I was watching something that was making me annoyed today. Well, not necessarily even computers, but just a gaming.
Yeah.
Vehicles.
Yeah.
Gaming.
Consoles.
Yes.
Computers. Devices.
Okay, so it was this TikTok that I saw, and it was like, it's inappropriate to say, but I'll say it. The girl was like, it was a question that she'd answered. It was like, how do you and your husband have such a good sex life? And I was like, let's fucking hear it. And she was like, he doesn't game.
Mm-hmm.
And like, she listed all this other stuff, like, he makes dinner.
Right.
And I was like, I was thinking back to whenever I was like, I hate it whenever you game.
Yeah.
And then I was like, why do freaking people care? Why is like gaming in certain relationships like such a fucking
deal breaker?
Deal breaker.
Yeah.
Like, I get it if it's like if you were doing it constantly.
Like, that's all I did.
And that's all you did, and like you were like late for things or like missing things and shit like that because you were gaming, then duh.
Totally.
But I'm starting to get annoyed at people who are like, mad whenever they're like partner games or like does something that they enjoy.
I feel like that's probably where it comes from. I think some people probably have a genuine like, oh, this motherfucker doesn't bathe. You know, like I think people probably encounter that.
Well, of course.
Which makes it harder for the people who are like have a functioning job and do everything right in life and want to take 30 minutes of their day to fucking sit and stare at a screen and kill computer generated figures, you know? Because there are people that actually fucking probably have problems in their relationship because of that, but there are also probably other people who are just shitty and don't want people to enjoy things because they're embarrassed.
Exactly. I'm not talking about the people who like are actually problematic playing games.
Yeah.
But the people who like you like leisurely play or like, you know, just people who enjoy doing that.
Enjoy
it's pissing me off when like girlfriends and like wives are like turning the game off, like unplugging it and shit like that.
They probably have a warped reality that their partner is what they're afraid of and have no idea how
like literally not.
How good they have it. It's like, oh, I take an hour of my day to enjoy a thing that I don't have to think about.
Yeah.
You think I don't bathe and show up to shit. Yeah.
I don't know.
It's really annoying. It's just like whack and overplayed. Like
it's dumb. But like whenever I saw that girl like talking about, oh, my husband and I have a good sex life because he doesn't game and he does the dishes and he works hard. I'm like, what does he do for fun?
I love how things are like always so like.
I was like, how does that even relate to your sex life? First of all, but whatever.
I like how things are so black and white for so many people.
It's pissing me off.
Yeah. Like that,
grow up.
Like those things are exclusive. You can't do both or like just exist. And if there's no problems, Leslie, I wish people. We need letting sleeping dogs lie make a comeback.
I agree, and you know what? This is another reason why I'm anti-supporting women. Because they are just so dramatic. Like, if your freaking partner wants to game, just shut up. Like, go watch your Kardashians and shut up. Literally me.
Damn, with the heat, huh?
I'm just kidding. I've just been a little bit anti-women lately, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah. You can say that. I can't. Even though I believe. I'm just kidding.
I just think that no justice for women.
Damn.
Just kidding.
Period. Period.
And that's just me being real, you know? And I didn't be real today because I'm saving it for Harry Styles.
Really?
I'm being fake.
Damn, I was real today on some stupid shit. I just posted my coffee cup that I thought was funny.
I saw my Be Real, the one that will never read.
What?
Which coffee cup?
Oh, the one you'll never read.
Yeah. Austin has this coffee cup that he bought from Room Service, the little like thrift store here. And he told me to read it once. And I don't even remember what happened.
You didn't? I got a coffee cup. It was like a little what's the comic strip like Dilbert or whatever. Or
I have no idea.
Like newspaper comic style comic on a fucking coffee cup that I normally don't give a shit about that, but I actually thought it was funny and I bought it.
Yeah.
And Caitlin just has always refused to read it. I don't remember why.
I think I saw it, or you were like, read it, and I think I jokingly was like, no. And then I was like, you know what? I'm never going to read it. Yeah. And I still haven't to this day, and you bought it like 2 years ago. I thought it was funny.
You just committed to the bit that I don't even remember why it started, but it's stuck up this long.
If there's something about me is I'm committing to the bit.
Respect. Yeah.
If it's with the coffee cup bit, I'm committing. If it's me acting toxic, I'm committing.
Totally.
So.
Respect.
I'm loyal.
Yeah, loyal to the bit. That's an underrated art nowadays.
I agree, you know.
Commit to the bit.
Commit or fucking get out, you know.
Commit or GTFO.
Stop doing that to your
jaw.
What
are we eating tonight? I'm kind of hungry.
I'm not hungry. What are you hungry for?
Anything, really.
Okay.
We should wait till after the Giggingsworth because food after shows just hits so much harder.
Okay, well, that's fine with me. I'm not hungry.
Yeah. I don't know what, though, because I don't want to go to, like, some, bullshit. Yeah. This is the diarrhea hour. I listened to another podcast where they don't just talk about poop a bunch, but they've brought it up at least once in every episode, and that's one of
the Quit Your Band podcast.
Yeah, that's one of their bits is like, we promise we won't mention diarrhea in this episode.
I'm not gonna lie, I normally don't like your podcasts like that are like band related, but I'm gonna have to go ahead and endorse Quit Your Band.
That's the thing about that one though, is that it's like specifically it's band dudes, but the whole point is like not to make this a fucking long ass plug or whatever for something that
no,
people
we
don't
should
care
plug
about.
them. I think that they're worth being plugged.
They're really, it's like
Plugged.
it's band dudes being a podcast, but it's called Quit Your Band While You Can. And it's like that's the whole point, is it's like anti being a band podcast, you know.
Okay, cool.
You know,
that's why I probably liked it.
I love some of those. There's a couple that I listen to a bunch that are great, you know what I
Yeah.
mean, and are super funny and fun to listen to that purely have to do with that shit. But it's kind of like a nice break of like kind of like a, oh yeah, that's like all we do and all we care about, but like you're not gonna hear shit about that. You came to the wrong place.
Yeah.
And they just like bullshit about stuff, and they're really funny.
They are funny, but that's now making sense as to why I liked it, because now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I heard anything about band stuff.
And they'll
except
have,
for like they were talking about them going on tour.
and they'll have band heads on and talk about like a story from some tour or whatever, but it's always through the filter of just some random topic
bullshitting.
that they're bullshitting about, and they're really quick and funny.
Yeah.
One of the hosts used to have a podcast called Stranger Ever, where he did talk a bunch about band shit and had like band people on to talk about whatever, but like it's always been through the lens of like, oh, I'm kind of like a funny guy first.
He is funny,
And it's
huh?
fun to listen to.
What
yeah.
band is he in?
Used to be in this band called Daylight.
Oh yeah, that's a goat.
They turned into Super Heaven. It's just like classic goats.
Oh, Webbed Wing, right?
Now he's in Webbed Wing.
Justice for Webbed Wing.
That's like my fucking. That record is
Yeah.
really fire.
What is that one song? I need you around.
Yeah.
Goated. That's actually
Check
sweet.
out What's So Fucking Funny by Webbed Wing.
Yeah.
Good record. That was my favorite record last year.
I'm gonna have to go ahead
Straight
and
up.
recommend. Oh my god, you
Of
know.
the year. Of all of them. That was my favorite.
What was I gonna say?
Busch Light. Brewed in the USA. I don't think I've ever drank this beer.
You know what I'm fucking pissed off about?
What's that?
Hold on, I need to look at my lip.
Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
My lip is so incredibly fudged. Anyways, we didn't watch House of Dragon yesterday.
Oh, fuck, we
And
didn't.
I have been wanting to do a freaking HOD recap.
Let's watch it tonight. I don't care how tired I am.
Austin, the show ends at 10:45.
Damn. I'll still watch it. Fuck it.
We were supposed to get up this morning at 5:45 to go to the gym, and guess what we didn't do? Get up at 5:45 to go to the gym.
I rolled over at 5:45 and I was like, I didn't even tell you. I didn't even say something like, hey, we need to get up and go to the gym. I was like, do you want to go to the gym?
No,
and I think you literally went,
This is what you said. You woke up, you rolled over.
Sorry. Excuse me.
Yeah, bless you. You woke up, you rolled, or the alarm went off, you rolled over and you said, are we going to the gym? And I was like, I don't know. What do you want to do? And you said, sleep. And I said, okay. We just went back to sleep.
This was the morning following a day in which we took a 3-hour nap.
Yeah, we were like pumped to go to the gym
I was
this
actually
morning.
pumped as fuck. I was like, damn, I'm going to kill it. I'm going to get up. We got our new membership at Lifetime. And that shit fucking rocks. We went on Saturday for the first time.
Yeah, it was in Crayon.
Vibes were on fucking point.
Yeah,
Every
and
employee's dressed to the damn nines.
Yeah, they're in their suits.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Like, so I was really excited to have like a morning gym there.
Yeah.
And we super did not. And
No.
today it was either get off work and go to the gym or get off work and podcast. And guess what we're fucking doing? Because
we're
we care
potting.
about 54 subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah, and whoever unfollowed us from Instagram, screw you.
Die. Yeah.
No
Kidding.
justice for
Just
you.
kidding. Don't die, but no justice for sure.
Yeah, I didn't even have a plan whenever we went to the gym. We just went. And normally, you know, I was in my class air before we went to Mexico, and then I fell off because we've been so busy, you know?
Oh, yeah,
just so busy.
in
Like
life.
podcasts, interviews. Oh my God. But yeah. So I just went and I did, you know, the 12-3-30, and I just did some little leg machines, and I was like, I could be living here.
It's sick. Yeah.
And
I got
then-
a decent little upper body pump, little arms, little shoulders.
Yeah,
and
you got your pump.
just I mentioned this whenever we were getting food, and the cafe in the bottom floor is so
Oh yeah, I
crazy.
got avocado toast at the cafe, and it was so good.
But as we were heading out, I made a comment. It's like, I feel like the barrier to entry is like, obviously the cost is way higher than it needs to be. But it's like, that means that everyone in there like fucking wants to be there.
Like,
so
you have to want to be there.
no one in there's
Unless you're
fucking
rich.
around. Like, everyone in there, or at least in the weightlifting area, I'm sure that's the sample is so narrow because I've been there once on
Yeah.
a Saturday. So it's like, clearly I'll probably get some fucking, you know, motherfuckers in there at some point. But it's like, my first takeaway was just like, everyone in here is like, you know,
Yeah,
not on
with
some
it.
serious meathead, you know, crazy
No.
influencer shit, but it's like everyone in there, you could tell it's like oh, they're not in here like testing the ropes,
No.
lifting, and like everyone was in there like doing their thing. Like you could tell we're really with it, knew what they were doing. Like it was just like a
they're
good
not fucking around.
environment, night and day to LA Fitness.
Oh, LA Fitness is so dumb.
God, it's so bad.
Except I'm really excited.
On LA Fitness.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, but anyway. Sorry.
I'm really excited because obviously I kind of talked Austin into going to Lifetime because I wanted to go to the classes there, and then he would just get to reap the benefits as well.
Mm-hmm.
But you have agreed to go to a class with me, and we are going to be doing. I've signed up for 4 classes this week. I'm doing a Pilates fusion class, and then you and I and Michael are gonna go to heated Pilates
on Thursday.
Yes, Thursday.
What time?
I don't remember. 5:30.
Perfect. Cool.
6 maybe. And then I'm gonna do 2 spin classes, but on this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. But I'm so excited that you are gonna come with me because you never really do classes with me, and I'm always wanting you to go to spin class with me, and then you're like, I don't really like spin class. It's not for me. I don't really enjoy it. I feel good after, but I don't enjoy the workout.
Not a spin head.
It's so fun.
Pilates is good though.
But this spin class is so much fun because you have scores on the fucking screen.
Oh, so you compete.
And you compete. So it's more fun.
That'd be fun. Maybe I'll try it.
And it's way different than LA Fitness. Like, they're actual spin bikes, It's like actually a spin class. It's dark in there.
Totally.
Music is fire. Vibes are right.
I might give it a shot. Pilates I like. Yoga I like. I've never done like a hot yoga or a hot Pilates.
Oh,
I'm pretty pumped on that.
There's a warrior. Nobody probably cares about this, but there's a warrior sculpt class, which is yoga, and it's heated, I think. But you should do it with me and probably Michael. But it's like it's yoga, but it's more
with weights or something.
Yeah, it's like more
core
intense. There's weights. There's like things.
Cool.
It's not just like mindfulness and
holistic.
It's not just like stretching.
Yeah, it's
like an actual
strength
workout.
Maybe oriented. Yeah.
And we should do that one together. There's so many classes. There's literally so many fucking classes. If you want to do classes and you want to like try out different things, go to Lifetime.
Lifetime's dope. And then they have the pools and like 3 or 4 different saunas.
Yeah, we did the sauna and I was sweating my ass off.
2 hot tubs of fucking. The locker rooms are crazy.
So nice. But that's one thing I think we're gonna do. We can maybe on Thursday after our heated Pilates class, we'll go get in the pool. So let's bring our swimming.
I'm down to do that, but we might practice.
What?
Yeah. We gotta record this weekend.
Myself.
We're recording this weekend. We gotta be tight.
Kill my mom.
Kill my grandma. That little kid is so funny.
Did you see the video of him at that birthday party? Doing that again?
No, that's funny though.
He's like at a birthday. I'm gonna kill my mom.
There was a just kidding. YouTube. That's a TikTok. We do not own the TikTok sound. There's a TikTok sound. Is fake violence, fake body. Do you ever see those warnings on TikTok? It's like fake body, fake gun. What? Just like literally putting it in the description just to make sure it doesn't get flagged or whatever.
I think we are on different YouTubes.
But there was another video. That kid was on the back of a couch saying something so funny.
He's funny.
He's really funny. Oh, I was about to mention another TikTok and I spaced.
Oh no.
You're not gonna think this is funny, but you saying warrior sculpt class made me think of those. It's like videos of people working out with Lord of the Rings music over it.
Oh, goodbye.
Like the dun 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 dun, like war music, and like there's like me training to, and like they insert a scenario from the movies or whatever. Like there's this scene where this giant orc is like running with a torch to like light a bomb that's gonna blow up this gate. And the video is like this crazy like war drum music, and he's like doing an incline treadmill with like the barbells that look like, or like the weight that look like bats.
Yes.
He's just like running full speed with one of those, and it's like me training to blow up the gate at Minas Tirith or whatever.
What the fuck?
I know you don't give a fuck about that. Maybe 5 people listening to this will, but when you said warrior sculpt, that's what I thought of. It's like me training to carry hobbits up a mountain or whatever.
God damn.
It's really funny. Speaking of hobbits.
Oh, okay.
We were talking about going to New Zealand the other day.
Oh, yes. Oh, I was going to say, before we go on to that, I'm going to wrap up my next episode. And I swear to God, if we don't speak about it, we will. I'll kill myself. But next episode, we will do House of the Dragon recap. Yeah. And I will have to say, while we're still on the matter, I am an incest apologist. I'm going to say it. I am. I want Rhaenyra and Daemon to be together. I love it.
I don't know if I do.
Okay.
But I think it does
goodbye.
Anyway.
I want them to be together. I I don't know. I just love it. Incest is best. I'm going to say it here on the podcast. Hi June podcast sponsors incest.
Officially,
thank you so much.
You heard it here first. We really should watch the episode tonight.
Yeah.
Because we're going to need to come home and eat our food, so we should eat our food.
I guess I'll just never go to freaking work. Anywho,
anyway, we should probably wrap up.
Oh, okay. I thought we were going to talk about going to New Zealand, but
we can talk about that later.
Talk about that for another.
That's going to be.
We might not even need to cut this episode.
It's pretty good. Are we like 40 minutes?
40 minutes. We're fine. There's like none of it I would cut out.
Cool.
I think we're good.
That'll make our life easy. I might have fucked up the recording just now, but we'll see.
You're kidding me.
Mm-mm.
No.
It should be okay. But anyway, let's wrap.
Okay.
Cool. That was fun. We're gonna go watch Harry Styles and get food and watch House of the Dragon tonight. If you like that, follow us on Instagram and Twitter and all that shit. Even though there's not much of a reward for doing that because we've been slacking on all of it. Oops. But my favorite one is YouTube. So subscribe on YouTube, like, comment, share, rate, whatever, review.
We're not influencers, okay? We're just podcasters. So.
Yeah. YouTube is the most fun to me.
Respect the craft.
Having like solid YouTube numbers to me, and not that numbers matter, but I get pumped on like growing YouTube. So like, if you fuck with the video component, or anything at all, subscribe, follow, share, whatever, do all that shit. But anyway,
okay.
All right, talk to you next week. Later.
I'm gonna kill my grandpa.